Continuing our breaking news coverage at this hour as East Tennessee and country music legend Dolly Parton has died at the age of 80. We have team coverage. News 5's Kristen Kwan is in Sevierville with the latest from Dollywood. Natalia Hillen is at the Appalachian Fair with reaction from fairgoers. We begin tonight with Kristen Kwan. Kristen.
Rebecca, it's difficult to express just how much Dolly Parton means to the community in East Tennessee. Dolly grew up here, but it's also where she built her legacy. But people we spoke with say that Dolly's going to be remembered not as a country music superstar, but as a hometown girl who never forgot where she came from.
A bittersweet refrain of my Smoky Mountain home, heart song.
She was the voice of Tennessee and the heart of country music. Dolly Parton's songs, from Jolene to 9 to 5, define generations of country music.
Few times, that means you might win bigger down the road by being, true to yourself.
Born in 1946 in the Smoky Mountains, Parton rose from humble beginnings to the world stage.
Song of joy and pain, the mountain angels sing, a bittersweet refrain of my Smoky Mountain home.
Her career spanned more than 6 decades, more than 100 million records sold, 11 Grammy Awards, and even an induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's a hard rock album. I've always wanted to do it, and I got nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which that was a shocker. And I thought, well, I better do something to live up to that. so I got a lot of stuff to do, and I never know what I'm going to wake up thinking of next either.
But Parton was more than a star. She was a philanthropist, founding the Imagination Library, which has given more than 200 million free books to children worldwide. We spoke with her in a one-on-one interview in 2023.
You've done so much in your career and just in life in general. Is there anything that's on your bucket list?
Well, I figure that whatever it is, if something comes to mind that I want to do, I'll get off my bucket and do it. I'm one of those people that if I've got something in my mind that I want to do, then I'll get it done.
She gave back to her home state, too. Dollywood is one of the nation's most visited theme parks, bringing thousands of jobs in tourism to East Tennessee.
I never dreamed that Dollywood would be the #1 theme park in America.
And in times of tragedy, like Helene, she offered relief and hope, pledging $1 million to help with recovery efforts.
But we all have seen the devastation. I mean, who knew in our little part of the country here, where I was born and raised, just right down the road, that we would have this kind of devastation. And I look around and I think, these are my mountains. These are my valleys. These are my rivers flowing like a stream. These are my people.
Whether she was singing, building, or dreaming, Dolly Parton did it all with East Tennessee in her heart. And for all she gave us, we will always love her. Now, Rebecca, you can see the small tribute here outside of the Dollywood side, right outside the park. Tributes are starting to pour in for Dolly. We're standing right off of Veterans Boulevard here, and people have been screaming, "We love you, Dolly," as they drive by. Now, the park was closed today, but we're told that it will reopen tomorrow, and the president, Eugene Naughton, will be available for interview. Of course, we'll continue to keep you updated on air and online. Reporting at Dollywood, Kristen Kwan, News 5, WCYB.
All right, thank you very much, Kristen. People all across our region reacting tonight. News 5's Natalia Hillen is live at the Appalachian Fair, where Dolly has performed in the past. Natalia has been getting reaction from fairgoers. Natalia.
Rebecca, fairgoers and Appalachian board leaders and members are mourning the loss of Dolly. She meant so much to the community, but especially the Appalachian Fair. Dolly performed here in 1972 and 1973, actually right where the footlong corn dog stand is located. That's before Appalachian Fair got a stage built here. Dolly performed right there in 1972 and 1973. And for 85-year-old Dorothy Hale, she's a longtime volunteer and a longtime board member. She says she remembers the exact day when Dolly performed.
We just loved her because, of course, she was raised in the Smoky Mountains, and we have a lot of families here that are tied into that. And it was just lovely to have her, and she was always so happy and laughing and making, you know, jokes. She was a super lady and a very big promoter of Tennessee and Tennessee people.
To honor Dolly, the Appalachian Fair is hosting and honoring her in the museum at the fairgrounds with a photo of Dolly from the RCA Records when she performed in 1973 with RCA Records, and that is the year that she performed here. So if you want to come and down and enjoy the honoring of her, that is at the museum. I'll have more coming up later on News 5. Reporting live here at Appalachian Fair, Natalia Hillen, News 5 WCYB.
All right, thank you very much, Natalia. News 5 also spoke with the program director for WBCM Radio at the birthplace of country music about what Dolly's music has meant to her fans during her career.
Dolly Parton's music is some of the most inspirational music, and you know, speaking of how she's inspired musicians throughout the years, we do our best here at Radio Bristol to continually celebrate her, and we plan to, as long as Radio Bristol is on the airwaves. Her influence cannot be underestimated.
Marla Edwards, songwriter and owner of the Crooked Road General Store in Bristol, Virginia, also feels a close bond with Dolly Parton and her music.
Emotionally, she didn't have a line that you couldn't cross and get right into what she was feeling. Seemed like every emotion I ever had, everything I ever thought about family or friends or music or church or God, she had a song for it. And I just always took that personally.
Tonight, President Trump also weighing in on Dolly Parton's death. President Trump saying in a social media post, quote, "This is a true loss for millions of people. There has never been anyone like her, and there never will be." Trump goes on to say that he's lowering the American flag all across the United States for a one-week period. And we have continuing coverage, more statements, more information on Dolly Parton's death coming from around the nation right now on our website at WCYB.com.